Jacob Morrison was an adventurer at heart, a man who had never quite been able to resist the lure of the unknown. When the Interstellar Travel Agency offered an exploratory mission to the planet Vrexelan, a recently discovered habitable world in a neighboring star system, Jacob jumped at the opportunity. The journey took weeks in hyperspace, the monotony of the endless stars broken only by the occasional thrum of the ship's engine. Upon arrival, the world of Vrexelan took his breath away. The skies shimmered with hues of green and gold, the landscape a tapestry of bioluminescent forests and crystalline lakes. As an ambassador for humanity's goodwill, Jacob had a simple mission: establish contact and foster understanding with any sentient beings. The encounter. On his third day of exploration, Jacob's bioscanner detected life forms not far from his location. Following the readings, he stumbled upon an alien settlement. The Vrexelonians were unlike anything he had ever imagined. Standing at about 7 feet tall, their slim, sinewy forms shimmered with iridescent scales that shifted colors with their emotions. Their elongated faces were adorned with 3 luminous eyes, exuding an air of intelligence and curiosity. Jacob raised his hands in a gesture of peace, and after a tense moment, one of the aliens stepped forward. She was regal, her scales shifting in waves of lavender and silver. The translator device embedded in Jacob's suit buzzed to life as she spoke. "You are the one from the stars?" she asked, her tone melodic. "Yes," Jacob replied. "I come in peace, seeking friendship." The alien, who introduced herself as Lervar, welcomed Jacob into their community. Over the weeks, he learned much about their culture. The Vrexelonians were a highly advanced society, valuing harmony and connection above all. Despite their differences, Jacob found himself drawn to their way of life. Bonds of friendship. As days turned into weeks, Jacob's relationship with the Vrexelonians deepened. He became particularly close to Lervar, who was not just a community leader but also an empathic guide for her people. She taught Jacob about their history, their songs, and their rituals. Jacob, in turn, shared stories of Earth, its diversity, and humanity's quest for exploration. One evening, during a communal feast beneath the auroras of Vrexelan, Lervar's father, the elder patriarch Jaranin, stood to address the gathering. His scales glowed a deep amber, signaling solemnity. "Jacob Morrison," Jaranin began, "you have shown us great respect and kindness. Our people see you as one of our own. But for you to truly belong, there is a bond that must be made." Jacob blinked in confusion. "What bond?" Jaranin gestured toward Lervar. "She has chosen you. Will you honor her choice and join our family?" The proposal. Jacob's heart raced. Marrying an alien. The thought was staggering, but as he looked at Lervar, he saw not just her alien features but the kindness and understanding they had shared. He hesitated, unsure how to respond. Lervar stepped forward, her gaze unwavering. "Jacob, this is not just about us. It is a union of our worlds, a symbol of trust and cooperation." The gathered Vrexelonians waited in silence, their scales dimmed in anticipation. Jacob's mind raced with questions. Could he adapt to this life? Could he leave Earth behind? And yet, as he looked into Lervar's luminous eyes, he felt an unspoken connection. Finally, he nodded. "I accept." The ritual. The Vrexelonian bonding ceremony was a spectacle unlike anything Jacob had experienced. The entire community gathered around a glowing crystalline structure that pulsed with energy. Lervar and Jacob stood at the center, their hands intertwined. A symphony of alien voices rose in harmony, the vibrations resonating through Jacob's very core. Lervar spoke the vows in her language, which the translator rendered into words Jacob could understand. "I share my essence with you, Jacob, as you share yours with me. Together, we are stronger, united by the stars." Jacob repeated the vow, his voice steady despite the whirlwind of emotions. As the ceremony concluded, the crystalline structure emitted a beam of light that enveloped them both, symbolizing their union. Life among the Vrexelonians. Married life on Vrexelan was a journey of discovery. Lervar taught Jacob the ways of her people, from their unique cuisine to their telepathic connections during meditation. Jacob, in turn, introduced Earth's music and art, which fascinated the Vrexelonians. The bond between Jacob and Lervar grew stronger with each passing day. They became ambassadors of their respective worlds, working together to bridge the gap between humans and Vrexelonians. Despite the challenges, Jacob found a sense of belonging he had never known before. The test of unity. Not all Vrexelonians welcomed the union. A faction led by a dissenter named Ralcor believed that Jacob's presence threatened their culture. Tensions escalated when Ralcor attempted to sabotage a crucial interstellar communication project spearheaded by Jacob and Lervar. Confronting Ralcor, Jacob made an impassioned plea. "I understand your fears, but this bond is not about erasing who we are. It's about growth and mutual respect. Together, we can achieve more than we ever could alone." Lervar added, her voice resonating with authority, "Our union is a testament to the strength of diversity. We are not weaker for it but stronger." Ralcor's scales flickered uncertainly, but he ultimately relented. The project succeeded, paving the way for deeper cooperation between Earth and Vrexelan. A new beginning. Years passed, and the alliance between humans and Vrexelonians flourished. Jacob and Lervar became symbols of hope, their love story inspiring countless others to embrace understanding and unity. One evening, as they stood beneath the shimmering skies of Vrexelan, Jacob turned to Lervar. "If someone had told me I'd find my purpose among the stars, I wouldn't have believed them." Lervar smiled, her scales glowing softly. "Sometimes, the greatest journeys lead us to places we never imagined." Hand in hand, they looked toward the horizon, their hearts united by love and a shared dream for the future.